All right. Nice to have you guys back here. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hopefully, hold on. Okay. I'm trying to fix the mic. I just be nervous. Nice to have you guys back with us. If you're new here, my name is B. Lovely to have you, right? Um, this is What You Need to Know Wednesday. I'm recording this on Tuesday. It is May 10th. So, of course, this is going to be a day early. I'm going to premiere it, and it'll be Wednesday when you guys watch it. It's Tuesday right now. So, hopefully, you guys are having a great Wednesday. All right. Usually, if you don't know how this go, again, then usually this is just what you need to know Wednesday. This could come off of the beginning of the week, anything you need to know from anything you just recently encountered in the week, anything you need to know as far as how to finish off the week strong, things like that, right? Um, again, my name is B. Like, share, subscribe. Hopefully you enjoy it. I got some nice music playing in the background. We're gonna pick up some oracle cards. We're gonna jump in with some other oracle cards, and we're just gonna wrap it all in together. All right. So what you need to know this Wednesday, all right? This is going to be for May 10th. Again, this can be anything that you've encountered at the beginning of the week, anything that you'll encounter going off into the weekend, all right? This can be financial, this can be romantic, this can just be general guidance, all right? I usually use the music in the background as a guidance, and I usually tie them in, right? So for right now, the song that is playing is "Toss It Up" by Tupac. Let me see you toss it up. I like the way you give it to me, baby. Let me see you toss it up, okay? Um, and I feel like, again, intuitively, that was really, at least what I get from that song, it's really just like giving it up. You know what I'm saying? Not even just on some sexual shit, but like giving it up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Toss it up, give it up. You know what I'm saying? Really kind of almost celebrate. Um, yeah, still can't believe that you got pop rushing you up at you. So yeah, some very fast movement. Um, Mercury is in retrograde today, popping off in Gemini. That is some very fast moving energy, very chaotic kind of energy. Aries is also very much a very chaotic energy. Jupiter just moved into Aries. I think Tupac was a Gemini and Aries. Um, Sun and Moon, so that would make sense, right? So very chaotic energy. All right. So some of you could be in some chaotic energy. Some of you could be about to give it up for yourself, right? Some of you could just be in some chaotic energy overall, right? But yeah. So again, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. I think I've covered everything. Um, Announcements before I get started. Crystal bracelets are still up for the website. I am fully booked. I am open for bookings. I am open 24/7. So if you do ever want to book with me, I am a full time reader. You can book with me down below in the description box. You can book a reading. Okay, or if not, and you just want to let me know how great this was or whatever, you can just like, share, subscribe, comment, leave the comments down below. Again, share it with a friend, and yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, Elle. Thank you, Yahweh, for these messages. Allow them to be unbiased. Keep and refrain my personal messages from coming out into the messages within the collective. If there are any messages for me to have, for I am a part of my collective, I pray that I keep them and you separate them from what the rest of the collective's messages are. Okay. Thank you, allowing me to be a vessel. Thank you for allowing me to be a vessel to get these messages out. Thank you again so much for anointing my hands and my eyes and my voice to be able to even do this. All right, so thank you so much again, and let's go ahead. So again, the official song we're starting with as of right now is "In the Cut" by Wiz Khalifa. All right, in the cut, rolling doobies up. All right, wake up, bake up, gotta get my cake up. In the cut, rolling doobies up. Choked out, loked out, blowing hella smoke out. Rolling all this weed I'm holding. She thinking she high before she even got a chance to smoke it. Blowing O's, knows my trees potent. Man at home, you living for the moment. Come in the game, I run it, I know it. Cushion, orange juice are the components. Come to my crib, see money so big, you think it's, what you say? So big you can't fold it. So again, very much being in your bag, okay? Giving it up for yourself, toss it up. So it is feeling like this week a lot of people are feeling really, really good this week, okay? Smoking good, chilling, making good money, staying out of the way, all right? So that feels real good. Yeah, you run it, I own it. Cushion orange juice be my components. So yeah, very much feeling good this week, collective. Okay, seems like we're feeling good. Seems like we smoking good, enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? Kicking the feet up or whatever for most of us. All right, some of you might even be tossing it up, tossing it back. You know what I'm saying? Tossing a drink back, tossing it up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some ladies you might be giving it up this week. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on what's going on, but I am picking up an overall energy of feeling good about yourself, celebrating yourself, and really just chilling out. Even in the cut, right? He keeps reciting, I keep one rolled, which is giving me like relax. You know what I'm saying? So if there are any issues, you could be relaxing, chilling out from all of the chaos and bullshit that was, right? And if you are already in the middle of chaos and bullshit, this is your message to relax. Okay, think about your money, focus, relax. And the cut means you chilling, you out the way. You know what I'm saying? So get in the cut, chill, relax it out, cool out, smoke you a blunt if you got to, and focus on your money, focus on your hustle. Okay. So let's go ahead. Give me two cards for what do we need to know Wednesday for the collective, May 10th, 2022. What do we need to know as a collective? Give me two cards for what do we need to know this week for any guidance or anything like that. She was Cinnamon now Taylor Gang, yeah. Um, what was that little last part? I rolled her another dude, ordered a paper plane. What you say? Yeah, I I just made us another pain, poured out some champagne. As soon as we finished, man, she was screaming out Taylor Gang. So yeah, feeling real good about yourself, collective. First card here we have High Priestess of Fire. The second one we have is Loyalty. Bottom of the deck card is the reminder card. So it seems like we keep getting a reminder, right? For some of you intuitively, this makes me feel like you could be loyal to something, a cause, someone, something, a job, right? Whatever you're loyal to, though, you're being reminded. I don't even feel like that's a reminder of a lesson. Because sometimes the reminder card serves as like a reminder to say like, hey, you're about to have to re-go through another lesson, right? I don't exactly feel like that's what it is, but I feel like the reminder here is even though you're loyal to something and you're fighting to keep loyalty to something, um, you have the power to shift and manipulate the energies around you in your environment, just like you have the power to shift the energies of those around you in your environment, right? Case in point, right? If you, I don't know, want better neighbors, right? Um, you don't have to move. You can stay loyal to your complex, right? You can stay loyal to your lease. But in your meantime, in between time, what are we doing to shift the energies of the environment around us? Complaining, complaining. You know what I mean? Something, it starts somewhere. So even if it's manifesting, right? How can you get creative with your manifestations this week? How can we become more creative in what it is that we want and what it is that we're asking for? If this is love, how can you start getting creative on how you're manifesting this love? Right? How can you get creative on how you're going about drawing and attracting this love? Right? The difference between masculine and feminine energy is the masculine's force, right? It's force, it's control, it's getting up to make that physical, right? As a feminine, you can attract. So, how are you attracting? What are you attracting? You know what I mean? What are you attracting? How are you attracting? If you want new love and you want a healthy love, then cool, manifest that. But how are you manifesting it? It's not enough to just sit around and daydream about it, right? I know that I've started writing books, right, on Wattpad. That another what is a good secondary way of manifesting, right? It gives me creative flow. I can write about anything, manifest anything, set intentions for it, right? As long as I write that shit down and visualize it, it's still manifestation. right? I'm still shifting and manipulating the energies around me, right? Even if it's not that, how can you also do that in your own life? How can you shift? What do you want to shift? What do you need to shift around? If you want more friends around you, how are you manifesting that? The high priestess of fire is to say idle hands are the hands of the devil. The idle mind is a very dangerous one. So what are you doing and getting creative in making sure that you do this for yourself? Right? You have to get creative. It's not enough to just say I want different energy in my environment. But what are you doing to put forth effort in creating that? You are the one who can adjust your own environment, right? If you want more loving people around you, how are you manifesting creatively to bring and attract more loving people in your life who are nurturing, who are caring, who are supportive, right? Instead of just sitting around and saying, well, I'm loyal to these people, but the people in my life aren't loyal to me, so I'm just going to keep loyalty to them, right? This is a reminder not of exactly a lesson you might have to repeat, but just a simple reflection to remind you and let you know, like, hey, you can change the energies around you. Did you know that? Right? Some of you did know that. That's what the reminder is, right? A reminder to remind you that, hey, I forgot. I can shift these energies around me. I can start manifesting some different friends. I can shift the energy of my environment. I can shift the energy of the environment at work, at home, in my neighborhood. You know what I mean? I can change the energy in my connection. I can change the energy within myself, right? But the high priestess of fire is not only to say that you can change the energies in your environment, but also as a reminder to say get creative in how you do it. Okay, I tell my personal clients all the time that like to come to me and ask me about manifesting because I'm a master fucking manifester. Um, they always ask me what my favorite ways of going about that shit is, right? My favorite way of going about manifesting, my favorite number one way of manifesting is masturbation manifestation. Not only is it fun and I like to masturbate, but it's easy, quick, simple, and creative, right? The whole gag with being sexual is you can think about anything. You know what I'm saying? Instead of thinking about fucking your man, you know what I'm saying? Start touching that pussy by some money. You know what I'm saying? Imagine yourself touching yourself on a bed of money. That's what I do, right? If it's money related. You know what I mean? Like it's a bag full of money, bed full of money, literally making love with my nigga on a bed full of money. Like that's how I climax. And it works. It keeps me in alignment, keeps us in alignment. It's something that I love to do amongst my other tactics, right? But get creative. You don't have to just do masturbating. You can paint, you can dance, you can sing your manifestations into life. Sing, if you love to sing, right? Start singing more love songs. That's also a manifestation. Speak and declare that over yourself, right? Whatever your favorite love song is by whoever, make sure it's really lovey. Make sure it's really, really, really a good one. You know what I mean? And really just sing that to yourself. Even if you like, well, girl, I can't sing. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's about manifesting. It's about staying loyal to what it is that you know, but also attracting it. And I feel like for a lot of you this week, that's something to be reminded. I thank you, Spirit, because I know I needed to be reminded of that, right? You can keep your loyalty to something, but you can also shift it. You know what I'm saying? Shift the energies around it. Like, again, if this is romance and you are a twin, right? I know a lot of twin flames. I'm gonna give y'all a little cheat code because I don't reveal all my secrets. Um, but if you're a twin, legitimate twin, and if you have me on Twitter, you've heard me say this before, right? But you can shift the energies between you and your person if this is really your twin. Not no, I think this is my twin. Not no false twin. Not no person who's deliberately choosing their karmic over you. But I mean, if y'all are on the same page, right? Staying loyal to the relationship is only half of the battle. But you also have to shift the energy of the environment. What do you want changed in your relationship? Especially if you're a divine feminine, I feel like this is a lot more powerful if it's coming from a divine masculine, because they are super powerful too. They just got to get out of their own way. Okay. um but even this is just like giving me, things are complicated, yeah, but an idle mind is a very dangerous one. Idle hands are a very dangerous pair of hands. You know what I'm saying? Get creative. Find something to do. Do something. Color, draw, paint, write a song, sing a song, write a rap, sing a rap, write a book. You know what I'm saying? Write a book, write a short story about how you went to work and they gave you that job because they just overlooked all of everybody else that wanted to apply because you are such a hard worker and you have been working there for 5 years and you ain't even have to apply for shit. They came to your desk, your cubicle, and sat down and was just like, hey girl, so we got a CEO position open, we have a supervisor position open, we have a shift lead position open, and we want you to have it. We don't want anyone else to have it. All these other girls out here filling out for the job, we want you to do it, right? But you have to really kind of draw that in for yourself. You have to shift that energy around in your environment. You have to manifest that for yourself. So get creative. Get creative this week on how you manifest. Get creative on what you're manifesting. All right. And even if you already manifesting, right? And you like, B, I've been manifesting, girl. I've been trying to be creative. Then cool. Keep the loyalty, right? This would be your reminder. You be on the flip side of that to keep your loyalty. Keep manifesting, yes, but keep your loyalty. Don't unwaver. I mean, don't waver, right? Don't waver in your loyalty. Don't be trying to manifest somebody back, but then you like, I'm gonna go over here, right? I'm gonna manifest somebody back, but I'm not loyal to them. I don't owe them anything. Figure it out, right? That's how you gonna run into a lesson, right? For those of you, you have to redo a lesson. How you gonna have to redo it, because then you gonna manifest them back, all right, but then you gonna still be having other ties open. You gonna still have other options open of people that you then gave loyalty to, or that you owe loyalty to, or that they feel like you owe them loyalty, right? So instead of just doing all that, let's just not. Okay, let's go ahead and move on into the actual cards themselves. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Give me 5 cards for what do we need to know this Wednesday. What do we need to know this Wednesday? Paramedic from the Black Panther album is on. We ain't deserving of everything heaven and earth is, but word is no one's perfect. Northern California. So give me 5 cards. Yeah. We're not deserving of everything heaven and earth bring, right? But our word is still good. And then we said, not they don't have the lyrics, child. They don't even have the lyrics on Apple. Whatever. I feel like that's racist. I feel like that's racist. How you not gonna have the lyrics to the Black Panther album on here? That's racist. Y'all have the lyrics to everything else. Well, okay. Give me 5 cards, God. I wish a nigga would. I wish a nigga would. I wish a nigga would. Yeah. But that very beginning part definitely stands out to me. Let me repeat it. What did he say? No one's perfect, but no one's worthless. We aren't deserving of everything heaven and earth is, but word is good. No one's perfect, but no one's worthless. We aren't deserving of everything heaven and earth is, but word is good. And even that makes me feel like, yeah, so some of these people might not even be really deserving of your loyalty, right? But you could be giving it anyway because that's the type of person you are, a person watching. A lot of these people aren't deserving of your loyalty. A lot of people aren't deserving of your goodness, right? They aren't perfect, but then they aren't worthless, but they aren't fucking perfect either, right? So they still have some flaws. They still do some shit that really don't deserve, right? But your word is good. You have a big heart, person watching. This even makes me feel like spiritually. This feel like even with your spirit guys, right? What they want you to know this week. Nobody's perfect, but no one is completely worthless. No situation, no cause, no relationship, no connection is completely worthless. Just like it isn't completely perfect, right? We aren't deserving of everything heaven and earth is. Which means a lot of the times, again, the basic necessity shit that we give people, they aren't deserving of it. Even down to the loyalty. Even if you like, all I have for a motherfucker is some loyalty. They don't even deserve that, right? Sometimes they don't even fucking deserve that. Sometimes they don't even cherish that. Sometimes they don't even need that because they don't appreciate it, right? Even if it's not something big and tangible. Even if it's just simple, civilized conversation. A lot of people don't fucking deserve the common basic shit. We aren't deserving of everything heaven and earth is. Which means we aren't deserving for earth's necessities, the basic necessities that earth brings us, right? Oxygen, water. You know what I mean? Nature just free fresh air and the trees and the sun. We don't deserve it, right? But at the end of the day, our word is still good. At the end of the day, our heart is still good, right? We're not perfect, but we're not worthless. And we don't deserve all of the shit that's handed to us sometimes, but our heart is still pure, right? So even in that, this could be for you, person watching. These people probably don't deserve you, but your heart is still fucking pure. Maybe if not yours, theirs, right? They don't deserve your loyalty. Yeah, you might get a little upset. Yin and yang card try to fall out. So yeah, they might not deserve your loyalty. Yeah, they might not deserve your love, right? They might not deserve for you to even so much as pick up the phone and fucking check up on them, right? But their heart is still pure. Your heart is still pure. You figure out where you go, okay? I know where I go. You figure out where you go, all right? But regardless of whether they deserve it or not, and if it's valuable or not, right? Regardless of, this is still a time to be reminded that, again, whether they deserve it or not, you can change that energy. Whether it be you have people around you that don't deserve it, right? Your word is still pure, which means you can still take it to God and say, hey, these people don't deserve my love. What do I do with them? Do I get them out of my life? What do you want me to do with them, God? And really asking yourself that. Shifting the energies. Maybe people are pure, right? But this is the time to really start shifting that energy. If the people around you are pure and they have pure heart energy, start using your idle time and your downtime to start shifting the environment and shifting and manipulating the energies to where they can really start showing you that they really are here for you, right? That they really do deserve it. So let's see. And of course, my phone want to blow up. So if y'all hear a bunch of vibrating, I do deeply apologize. Twitter can be annoying sometimes. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Give me 5 cards for the collective of this week. For what do we need to know? For finances, for love, for generational wealth, for anything. Serendipity, you have fire ignited, you have psychic, sky. So you guys are moving very fast. If this isn't you guys, this could be someone dealing with you guys. Give me a card, clarifying karmic partner. Give me a card, clarifying karmic partner. Give me one more. I really love that Black Pencil gave the album to Kendrick Lamar. I don't know, it just really, door is at the bottom of the deck, so you have new opportunity, new phase, new cycle, following your heart and taking a step of faith. Okay, so you have serendipity. It's 555 my time. You have fire ignited, and y'all know I'm not reading the things at the bottom. I'm just not. Psychic. Okay, then you have sky. And then you have karmic partner, and then I asked for clarifying cards on karmic partner, and I got angelic support, and then distance, right? So first things first, what I'm definitely seeing is romantically there could be some karmic energy going on. Again, it doesn't exactly have to be like romantic, okay? I feel like this is you, person watching. I feel like, person watching, you might want to have your options open, okay? I feel like that's that loyalty card with that reminder card, okay? Karmic partner, it says third party involved, outside influence, affair, multiple sex partners, blah 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 blah, right? So this could maybe be you, where it's like you trying to get your swerve on, right? High priestess of fire, you know what I mean? Wanting a little passion, wanting a little excitement in your life, right? As a psychic, that inner voice, I feel like some of you already know what's needing to be done, right? but there you could still be kind of having an issue struggling with your loyalty. Okay, if this is a job, you could be loyal to your job and you could really have a solid foundation with your job, but then there could be another job, right, that you're entertaining the idea of going to, and it's like your angelic team wants you to stop entertaining that idea and keep your distance. Okay, you're being protected from this person, spiritual protection. Okay, for one, consult with your divine team if you haven't on doing this. But I also kind of feel like there could be someone in your life right now, person watching, right, where it's like it could be some sort of karmic situation, and it's like, don't get yourself involved, especially if this is sexual, right, especially if this is like romantic, and it's like, well, I know that I'm loyal to whoever, right, we kind of just going through complications right now. It's complicated between us, right, but it's like, instead of going to entertain karmic partners, instead of going to start dealing with outside influences outside of your connection, this would definitely be the time to not do that. Okay, keep some separation, keep some distance between you and them people. All right, it's not the time to be trying to link up with somebody. Okay, even if you just like, well, I'm just gonna fool around with them even though I know that my loyalty is over here. It's not advised to do that. Okay, you're being protected from doing this. Don't do it. All right, that's just flat out. Some of you already know that. You hear that inner voice, you've already looked within, you already know that, right? Again, there is some very quick growth happening though here with these two cards. Quick growth, it says quick growth twice on both cards, once on both cards. Quick movement, quick decisions. Okay, so again, there's a lot of heat coming in. There's a lot of things going, you know what I'm saying? Someone is really growing. It could be you, person watching. Okay, it does feel like you, but again, even with that rapid growth, right, as fast as you're growing and you're ascending, that would also mean that your psychic abilities are heightening, which would also in turn mean that you know better, flat out. Right, that's just what it boils down to. You know better. You know that there's a new phase, you know that there's a new cycle, you know that there's a new opportunity, you know that you should be following your heart, you know that you need to be taking a step out on faith, right? But that's where that loyalty card comes in at, because you know who you need to be loyal to. For those who, you know who I'm talking to, right, you know who, where your loyalty lies, you know what it is that you need to be doing. You're doing what you want to do. Okay, this is a good time to stay in alignment. You will get really reward. You will get rewarded for staying in alignment. You will. You'll get rewarded, and you'll get wish fulfillment. But you're gonna have to stay in alignment with what it is you know. Yeah, me and Mr. Jones, baby. And let me just give y'all a kiki, cause bitch, I have a special relationship with this song, because there is a Mr. Jones in my life, okay, who always pops up very seldomly, and that, because I like to make it interpersonal with y'all. Y'all know I love to make this like homegirl and homegirl, right? So even for me, for this, that song coming on makes a big difference, right? Because again, yes, I very much know who my loyalty goes to. I very much know that I need to be using my free time to get in alignment and stay in alignment with what it is that I want, with the person that I'm loyal to, right? But good old Mr. Jones, guess who texts me today? You know what I mean? And it's exactly that. Like, no, still keep your distance, right? Because you know better. You know what I'm saying? You know that the possibilities are endless between you and this person you're loyal with, right? You already know the possibilities. You've already examined them, right? The possibilities are endless. You have follow your dreams and taking a step of faith. No, it says follow your dreams and follow your heart on both of these. So intuitively, again, for a lot of us, we know what to do. It just depends on what we want to do. Do I know I don't have no business in the sheets, bitch? Okay. With Mr. Jones, I know I don't have no business in the sheets with Mr. Jones. But do I want to pull up on Mr. Jones today to go see Mr. Jones? Yes. Okay. I do. I can't promise that I'm not, but I can't promise that I am, because I know better, right? Following my heart, following my instincts, trusting my gut, right? So I also kind of see that too. So though I said, it's real funny how that song came on. That's why I had to pause it, because I love Amy Winehouse, but me and that song have a very special connection. Because, yeah, me and Mr. Jones, bitch, okay? Do you hear me? But see, Mr. Jones is gonna be the one that gets me messed up. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Jones is gonna be the one who knocks me out of alignment, right? Because I do have a like sexual weakness for this person. This is someone who I've known over a couple, just a few, 1 or 2 years, right? And this is usually someone I'm pretty comfortable with. But then again, it's like, for the progress, right? The growth, right? For the sky, the progress, the growth. This is not something. This is not something I need to be doing. You know, dealing with him knocks me out of alignment. Yeah, what kind of fuckery is this? R.I.P. Amy motherfucking Winehouse. But yeah, and even then, me and Mr. Jones, what I'm saying, not on the same page, so I feel like that for some of y'all too, where it's like, you're not on the same page, even if this isn't exactly romantic, right? Even if this is like work related, and it's like, listen, I fuck with my job, I got loyalty to my job, but I'm entertaining the idea of another job. And even that is just like, nah, something with that job isn't right, right? You and the job aren't going to be on the same page. It might be like a long distance thing where you got to be away from your family, or you got to be away from the person you love, right? Can't believe you played yourself like this. Yeah, so that definitely feel like, don't do it. I'll take that as confirmation for myself as well. um but yeah, quick decisions. Yeah, so don't make any impulsive decisions right now, person watching, okay? Because you want passion, because you want fire. You have two fire cards out here, so fire sign energy could be heavy right now. um is the moon in a fire sign? What kind of fuckery are we? Yeah. Nowadays, you don't mean dick to me. Yeah, so yeah, for a lot of you, again, this is about checking your loyalty and staying there, okay? You could have loyalty to someone or want loyalty from someone, but at the same breath, it's like, you want to go entertain some other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? What kind of, because yeah, and I just heard it again. She said it like 3 times in the song already. What kind of fuckery is this? What fuckery is this? What bullshit is this? So, especially if this is romantic, especially if this is a job, or like, you know what I'm saying, something you want to get out of. It's like, what bullshit is this? What did I get myself into? You know what I mean? I want a new cycle. I want a new opportunity. I want some fire. I'm ready to grow. I want my wish fulfillment. I'm ready to get fucking moving, right? For some of you, I'm ready to move, right? We're quick movers. If you're like myself, I know I very much am also a very quick mover. I think very fast. I execute very fast. I even process my emotions pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? And I still don't just process them the easiest way. I still need a little time. But even for most people, like with me being Aquarius dominant or whatever, most people still need more time than I need time to process, right? So I am definitely seeing, like, what's right. Yeah, you know what's right. You know what your inner voice is saying. You know what your inner wisdom is telling you. Make sure you do the right thing, okay? Even if this is, like I said, a job. You know what I'm saying? You and this job are not going to be on the same page. You are being spiritually protected and advised to not do this, right? To not go to this job, to not swap jobs, right? You're being spiritually advised to keep your distance from somebody who might be a third party situation in your relationship currently, while you still have loyalty. It could not even be that you want to kind of go outside the loyalty, but it could just be maybe there's a family member or a friend or a homie or a cousin or a sibling that you thought could play middleman for you in your relationship, and it's like, no, you can't trust them. You're being protected against it, and you need to actually like just not be in contact. You know what I'm saying? It would be best to not contact these people. It would be best to just kind of stay in separation. Go your separate ways. Stay your separate ways. Okay? This is not the time to be, oh, yeah, it is Gemini season. I did say that. I was like, damn, why am I kind of picking up on staying? Because that was real heavy emphasized to me just now. If there's anybody you've went your same, if there's anybody you've went separate ways with, continue staying separate ways. But Gemini and retrograde, Gemini Mercury and retrograde starts today. So I can see that, yeah, leave that bitch alone with Cardi B playing in the background. So yeah, definitely leave that bitch alone. Bitches, niggas, cousin, family, old friends, whoever feel like they want to come back right now to speak out, don't. Keep your loyalty. Those who've been with you, been riding with you, are the ones that's loyal to you right now. The ones who's going to keep being loyal to you right now. Okay? It's not gonna be nobody that it ain't been. Okay, so if you didn't already went your separate ways with somebody, stay separated. Okay. If this is somebody you've separated from and you've went your different ways and y'all have distance from each other, the connection is protected. Okay, but it's not your idea. It's not advised in you for you to kind of go get that sexual energy from somebody else, or that um stimulation, right? That passion, right? With the ignited heat and the karmic partner. So this is sex, this is intimacy, this is passion, this is excitement that you want, right? Um, be very mindful on who you give it to, okay? Like the premonition card says, like the psychic card says, you know what's right, okay? You have inner wisdom and you have inner voice, all right? Um, and you already know, you feel, most of you, right, on the inside, definitely can feel that there's a new cycle or a new phase or a new opportunity that's about to approach you right now, all right? But it's coming, yeah. Out of Space by Big Crit is playing, so that's giving me, I saw like a spaceship, right? And most times, a lot of the times, it just kind of be floating, right? You know what I'm saying? When you kind of think about like on some Rick and Morty shit, yeah, they be zooming through that motherfucker, but a lot of the times they kind of just glide, right? Float, go with it, roll with it, you know. So in it, I just heard out of reach too, considering out of space, out of reach, right? Um, outside of our view. So just because it's far out doesn't mean that it's not coming. You're still getting your wish fulfillment. It's still coming. So even if you and your person aren't talking and y'all went separate ways, focus on what you can focus on. Okay. Any third party situations, any outsiders, outside of whatever you're loyal to, right? Whether it be loyal to a cause, and you're allowing someone or something to get in the middle of that, whether it be loyal to your job and you're allowing someone or something to get in between that. Maybe you're loyal to your family or your lover and you're allowing someone to get in between that, whether it be, well, you know, again, things are complicated with us, right? But I'm gonna go over here and go deal with this person and get some excitement, right? It's not advised. The possibilities are so endless, right? 33 at the top of this loyalty card, which is giving me third eye vision, which is giving me the gift of sight, right? So some of you, especially with this eye on the psychic card, you can see the possibilities. A lot of you have the gift of sight, like I know I do. I always can count up how many possibilities and how the endless possibilities. You know what I'm saying? It's like on some, what's that name? Doctor Strange, I think he can do that. I know we just saw that video, saw that movie. Um, and even on that, you know what I'm saying? It's like I know the possibilities. You know, I can count up the endless possibilities. I can count up which one will be the most favorable. I can count up which one and how we can do it and properly execute, right? So you already can see the endless possibilities. And if that's the case for those of you who have the gift of sight, then again, you know deep down that this isn't a good idea, okay? Don't be punished. Don't be forced to be punished, all right? This says follow your dreams. That says follow your heart. You have quick growth happening right now this week. You're growing so fast, all right? And that could be why you're bored now. You know what I mean? Because this collective is giving me the energy of like children in school. You know what I mean? You know, when you're in elementary school and maybe you were this kid. I know I was this kid. And or maybe you have a kid like this where it's like they're so advanced, when they get done they're kind of just bored. You know what I mean? They kind of want to do what they know they shouldn't be doing, right? Because they're done. So it's like, I'm done with my work, I'm done with everything. Everybody else is kind of, you know, I'm advanced, I'm ahead of the curve, right? So now it's like, well, let's throw spitballs at people. You know what I mean? And it's like, no, don't do that. Like, that's not, you know? So that's what this is kind of giving me too, where it's like you're growing so fast and you're making the right decisions. You know, you might even be restless these days, but you've been staying in alignment and you're growing so much. You're making so much progress, you know. You've been doing the right thing. You've been looking within. You've been following your inner voice. You've been following your strong intuition, and you've been keeping loyalty. You know what I mean? Which is really good. But now that you're at a pinnacle of your growth, and it's like almost like a what now kind of feeling, I feel like, off of this collective, right? It almost is giving me like a what now, I'm done with my work. You know what I mean? So now what do? Do I just sit here? Do I go to sleep? I can't play on my phone. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what this High Priestess of Fire card is, right? For a lot of us, Jews do something with that energy, channel it into something else, right? Even for myself personally, I can definitely relate. Where it's like, well, you know, I'm a little ahead of the curve. I can go shooba the beeba the doo bop, you know what I'm saying, with me and Mr. Jones, and come back and nothing be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's the energy of you're done early, you're bored and you're restless now, and you need something to do to channel that energy. So instead of going to be sexual, right, with Mr. Jones, okay? Because Mr. Jones definitely texted me today, okay? On some, what you doing today? Because I'm moving back. Like, I'll be back permanently tonight to move back. Right? But it's like channel that energy into something else. I have a sex erotica book that I started writing. I rap. I can do poetry. You know what I mean? It's like channel that energy into something else until it's time for the next phase, right? Even though things are complicated, yeah, things are complicated, but again, you already know what's right. You already know and have channeled the endless possibilities, and know that something good can still happen from this, right? That this door is still going to open, right? But again, it's for you to make the right decision to stay loyal, right? Even again, if this is a job, you could maybe be bored at your job, where it's like, I've learned everything I needed to know with this motherfucker. I'm ready for something else, right? What now? What do I learn now from this job? Maybe this just means that I'm ready to move on to something else. But no, because then the job that you'll move to again will be worse, right? So just again, start manifesting some energy. Manifest a raise. Manifest that they give you a more challenging job description at this point, right? To really kind of help you channel some of these energies around, to really kind of, stimulate yourself the way that you need to be stimulated this week. All right, but that is what I am getting from you guys. Again, make sure you're doing the right thing. All right, an idle mind is a very dangerous one. What ways are you getting creative on your manifesting this week? What ways are you getting creative in shifting and adjusting the environment around you? Because you have the power to shift, adjust, and manipulate, and to kind of, rework the energies around you, just like you had that same power to do it with manifesting. Get creative on how you're doing it, right? Start writing a book. No one has to read it. Write a song that's curated to the love that you want and you want to feel. No one has to read it. Sing it to yourself. No one has to listen to you. Sing it in the shower when you're by yourself. Sing it when you're at home alone. But sing it, and sing it loud, right? Write it and recite it to yourself loud. Write that book. Get vivid. Get vivid. Get romantic. Really put it all out there, and still keep that loyalty. And that's how you're going to see those possibilities really come around. Okay. Trick Me Out My Spot by Starlito is the last song. So again, like I said, yeah, don't let nobody trick you out your spot. Okay? And don't let nobody trick you out of giving somebody else their spot. Right? Because again, if this is your loyalty and this is your person, if this is your job, right? And you know you love this job, this is your spot. Don't get tricked at your spot. This is not the time to be thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. This is not the time to be trying to be done with business work or school work early, and now you like, I'm gonna go fuck with the other kids. Nah. Because see, that's how you go from being the advanced kid, right, to being the problem child. Because you're not just an advanced kid no more. You're not just ahead of the curve and done with your work early and peacefully making use of your time, right? You done early, and now you want to disrupt everybody else, which is going to disrupt the whole class. Don't do that. Focus. Okay. If you did like this video, like, share, subscribe, comment. If you want to book a reading with me, again, I'm a full-time reader. I'm open 24/7. This is my day and night job. So definitely look below in the description box. There are a couple of things and links below in the description box that you can book with me. All right. Thank you again for visiting my channel. Hopefully I see you back next week, and I'll see you guys over on the next video. Peace out.